Scene starting. Oh well, there you go. It's Saturday, 28 August 2021. 8:43 a.m. in the Central Time Zone, and I got some random, no copyright, beauty of nature scenery video that I'm going to be rowing to because why not? Scene, I work out. Man, why isn't the voice working so well? The voice thing is cool until it doesn't work. Yeah, it's the connection to Streamlabs. It's not working very well. It was connected, but now currently the status is not streaming, even though we started streaming. So it's this connection to Streamlabs is not working as well as some of the other features. Play a song. See, that part's working quite well.
Infatuated, Weston Zander, courtesy of EpidemicSound.com.
I decided I would stream my fitness workouts on Saturdays to all three platforms: YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Technically, Facebook Gaming live streaming doesn't have a category because fitness isn't a game, I assume. So Facebook for live streaming is just supposedly specifically just for games, I guess. But at least for today, I decided to go ahead and go with it. Alright. I'm gonna back up the video just for a second. I've got it running on 3/4 speed, 75%. It's a 41-minute video. Let's look at our sleep data. 74 score, good. 5 hours, 48 minutes, 13 minutes to fall asleep. You can see I didn't really actually get up until, I guess I got up and went back to bed. No, I don't think I actually got up. I think I woke up and went back to sleep. I don't know. There you go. REM sleep, more deep sleep I think than last time. Last time meaning yesterday. Look at that, deep sleep, over an hour. Yeah. Yeah, I think I slept pretty good. Let's see if our, adjust my band, make sure it's nice and high on my wrist. Let's flip over to the live heart rate, see if it's going to cooperate today. I'm going to get one last hydrate in. Okay. Well, I lost the screen broadcast. Didn't flip over. Let's try to fix that. Always fixing stuff. Good thing I'm a fixer. Ha ha ha. Oh, I made a funny joke. Alright. Looks like we got good quality. I'm gonna jump on the machine here. I guess I could have reset the scenery one more time, but if I go that long and it runs out, well then good on me for going so long. Yeah, Henry, I'll pick you up and you can say hello. But you can't row with me, buddy. There's no way I can row and hold a dog. Oh, and Becker's gonna misbehave. That's gonna set you off. Okay, say hello. This is my friend Henry. He's a long-haired Chihuahua. He doesn't like looking into the camera. Yeah, he heard Becker. You want to go bark with Becker, go for it. Alright, the bark brigade is off. Reset the timer on the rowing machine. Let's get rowing. Row, 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 row. 8:48 a.m. in the Central Time Zone on the rowing machine. Oh, I forgot to put my row command. Rowing machine. Let's see if that works. Rowing machine. Ha! It worked. So I started exercising 12 weeks ago, but I bought this machine it was in April, so it was probably about a month before I started exercising. It took me a few weeks to get it out of the box and put together. So there's information about that in the chat. Well, it's in the Twitch chat. One thing I realized, so when I use Streamlabs to do multi-streaming to 3 different platforms, and it has a view where it'll combine the YouTube chat and the Facebook comments into one panel along with Twitch chat, so that for me as the broadcaster, I can see Twitch chat, which my bot, ChatFobot, just put the information about the rowing machine into Twitch chat. Well, there isn't currently a way to have your bot put the comments or send that text to the Facebook streams comments, nor to the YouTube chat. Now I believe they're working on a way to make this new chatbot, which I don't think I have a voice command, but !bot will show the streamer.bot information. What are you doing, Henry? You can see Henry went under the futon. That little camera on the top. Just standing there. I don't know. Anyways, I think streamer.bot is going to try to integrate and work with YouTube streaming. I can't remember if I saw them actually say that or if there's just implications that they're trying to get Google API, or not Google, YouTube API. Oh, he's taking care of his Foxy. Good boy. Good boy, Henry. You take care of Foxy. Good dog. So it'd be nice. So let's say streamer.bot, which is my new bot. Let's say it gets access to Google chat. Google. I keep saying Google. YouTube chat. Then that row command with the rowing machine information could be sent to not just the Twitch chat stream, but the YouTube chat stream, and then if anybody's watching on YouTube, they'd be able to see it. Right now, because I don't integrate my chat into my video, which I kind of should, except for there's a couple of different reasons I don't want to. The biggest being, I don't think I found a way. I think originally I had found this, but I haven't been able to relocate it. If I can't put the multi-stream chat into the video, then it's kind of, I don't want to just have Twitch chat in the video, because if you watch the VOD on Twitch, it includes the chat as a side panel anyways. That's how that's how Twitch does. Actually, I think it's optional, maybe. I think there's a Twitch option where you don't have to include the chat, but I could be wrong on that. But at least the way mine's set up, and by default, I believe it includes the Twitch chat. Well, it's not going to do any good to put just Twitch chat on the video, because the whole point would be to have a way for Facebook and YouTube viewers to see the Twitch chat. So if there's a way to do that, I would put it on there. Otherwise, it's kind of pointless. So me as the broadcaster, I do have a way to see Facebook comments and YouTube chat live during the broadcast, but the other people can't see it. And my chat bot can't see it. My chat bot right now can only monitor Twitch chat. And why I mention that is because there is a way where I could, anybody chatting on Twitch could have an audio voice that was then included in the stream. And then the other people on other platforms would be able to hear it. So again, that would solve the problem. But the chatbot has to be able to have that access to the Facebook comments or the YouTube chat in order to be able to convert it to speech. So this is one of the reasons I'm interested in all this technology. I'm not here to become YouTube famous or some giant Twitch streamer. That's not what I'm doing. I'm trying to learn about technology because that's what I am. I started to learn about computers in the late 70s, early 80s. When I say computers, personal computers, when personal computers were brand new. And I was a kid, a teenager. And I've been really lucky. Not just luck. I purposely tried to get myself into the industry without having a formal education. So I learned a lot. I spent a lot of time learning what I could and then looking for jobs that were just niche enough that I could get in there without having a computer science degree and turn it into a career. I was able to do that, and it's been pretty awesome. My job, if I told a computer person about the details of what I do, I don't think they would be very impressed. And if I tried to explain it to a non-technical person, it would sound pretty esoteric and boring. And you know what? It's probably because for the most part it is. But I found a place where my services were needed, my unique skills of being self-taught were applicable, and it all fit together. And I've had a good, nice career, which I hope to continue for another 15 years. Anyway, that's a rambling. Looks like our heart rates are meshing. We have 93, 94 on the Apple heart rate indicator for my chest band. My wristband, Amazon Flex wristband, and its live heart rate monitor says 91. So they're matching up, getting that nice graph that I like. You can see my sedentary heart rate, and then when I started rowing, it jumped up. So when I row on this machine, I get about a 20 to 25 beats per minute increase. Sometimes close to 30 if I really push it. And I am not a fitness, I have very little fitness knowledge, so I don't know if that's moderately good or great or pathetic. But you know what? I'm feeling better. 12 weeks doing this, Monday through Saturday. Some people might say I need to rest. I don't know. This schedule really works for me. I'm kind of an on-off person. If I only did it Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, I just don't feel like I would be able to develop the habit. For me, I think it would be way easier to skip and dismiss and quit. All right, let's try to make sure our form's good. Play a song.
It's the funk. I love you, sugar. Veiled to courtesy of epidemicsound.com.
I meant to change playlists. I don't currently have a way to change playlists through voice command. We can look at the current playlist. Current playlist. I think that's what it is. What's the name of the command? That's the problem with voice commands. You still have to remember what they are. Current playlist. There we go. I meant to change it. There's a limited number of songs on the house playlist. Song credits. Song credits. One doesn't want to fire. Song credits. Oh well. I guess I need to try to turn down the confidence factor on the speech to text recognition. Speech recognition, but I didn't. I set it high because I don't want it like randomly spewing crap. I don't want it doing stuff on accident. But I might have it just a little bit too high. Song credits. There we go. Just want to make sure that's in the chat. I switched from Pretzel Rocks to Epidemic Sound. At first I was like, oh, this is going to be way harder. And it is harder. Pretzel Rocks is just a site. You just bring it up. To be fair, Epidemic Sound does let you make a playlist. And if I open that in a browser and hit playlist and play, I think it would just play it. Essentially being the same amount of effort. The thing is, if I do it that way, I don't have a way to do the credit announces. I like the DJ announce voice. I'm doing that on purpose because I like it. And if you play music in a browser, there's if it's possible to output to text or to do a speech, it's harder to do. It might be possible, but with the tools I have with Streamer.bot, I don't know how I would do that. Alright, 9 a.m. I'm going to update this graph. I'm going to close and reopen the graph on the Apple data here. So I like to see it. I like to see it across the whole screen there. Oh, the only bad thing is now it's not showing the beginning. Oh well, that's all right. So hope everybody's having a good day. Yeah, you can see my heart rate dropped about 10 there, just by that brief little pause. I do need to get some water. I'm thirsty. But we've only been going, what, less than 10 minutes? Wait for the timer to click through on my machine. Oh, it says 13 minutes. 14 minutes, okay. Come on, band. Getting this chest band was the best thing I could have done. The accuracy, I believe, is so much greater. It's really kind of disappointing for the wristband. What do we got there? We got a beach. Well, beach is probably the wrong word. Looks like a rocky What do you call the edge of the ocean when it's not sandy? Is it still a beach? Or is it the coast? Or is it the edge of the ocean? Rocky outcropping? I don't know. Yeah, this video may not be the best, but since I'm streaming to all 3 platforms, I wanted something that would be less problematic potentially. And this YouTube channel does say free HD videos, no copyright. If I remember, I do want to credit it regardless. If I remember, I need to copy and paste the channel information into the chat. But I think I might just do this on Saturdays. Normally fitness streams are just for Twitch. But maybe Monday through Friday Twitch fitness streams. Saturdays all 3 platforms. I normally do all my gaming streams to all 3 platforms. Swirly looking thing. Not sure what that's supposed to be. Oh, is it part of a wave? It's probably part of a wave, like a, what do they call that in surfing? When they're in the pipe or whatever? Is that what it's supposed to be? I don't know, it's hard for me to tell. Alright, I'm gonna get some water. Nominally halfway through. My minimum is 30 minutes. Play a song. Nominally, or not nominally.
Jerry, DJ courtesy of epidemicsound.com.
12 weeks ago I started off doing 20 minutes, and I did 20 minutes for a few weeks. I worked up to 25, and then I worked up to 30 minutes. And I've been doing a minimum of 30 minutes on this rowing machine for several weeks now. I think the max I've done is about 41 minutes maybe. It being a Saturday, I don't have anything specific I'm supposed to do today. Unless there's some kind of work emergency, there's nothing scheduled for us to be doing this weekend. Which is nice. It's not unusual for me to have specific work tasks that need to be done on Saturdays. Usually not Sundays, but Saturdays. It's not uncommon to need to spend about, let's just say about an hour, oftentimes, because of the nature of my responsibilities, shall we say. Now that isn't to say I don't have anything to do. I do have a handful of things that I need to do around the house today. If it wasn't so stinking hot outside, I need to spray weeds. I haven't sprayed the weeds all year, all summer. Got some spots that are out of control. I don't have a gasoline-powered weed trimmer, what do you call it? A weed whacker, anyway, I have a small electric one I can do right around the house, but I need to spray. The weeds have just gone crazy this summer. It's been dry though the past month. But I need to spray those, but it's just too hot. Going out just to walk the dogs is all I can take of the heat. And I need to get caught up on lawn mowing. Especially there's some places I can mow some of the weeds down if I move the gutter drains. But again, it's just been so hot of it, like I don't want to go outside. But I got a handful of things that need to get done in the house. Hopefully I can at least get some of it done. But my motivation level for anything non-urgent is pretty low. I've been having a lot of fun this week setting up the Streamer.bot. I got it mostly working where I want. I did add some music yesterday. I think I mentioned that was one of my top tasks. I should do that again. I should make another playlist for today. Because what I really want to do is something that is extremely low priority. Right? Like, you have times like that in your life where the only thing you want to do is stuff that doesn't matter. I want to play my Graveyard Keeper game on stream a good chunk today. I would like to, because I really want to get done with it. I'm enjoying playing it, but it is a long convoluted game. And I've been waiting on a No Man's Sky update, but those things can take, they don't like to be specific, which on the one hand, if they don't think they have a solid date, I guess that makes sense. On the other hand, it's kind of aggravating when they start to tease about updates, but it's completely open-ended. And Graveyard Keeper is not a popular game. On Twitch you can check like different categories of games. Graveyard Keeper is one of them that I have marked where I can look and see who's streaming. And if you use the English tag, generally there's from 0 to 2 or 3 people streaming it at most. And not a lot of viewers. And that's okay, because I'm not playing it for the viewers, actually. I'm just playing it because I think it's a fun game, and there was new DLC that I hadn't finished. I want to just finish the game with the new elements. And that's why I want to play it a lot, because I want to get done with it. Even though I am enjoying it. Makes it sound like a job. Well, in a way, Graveyard Keeper can be a job. It's a friggin' grindy game. If you don't like grindy games, don't play it. But I like it anyways. Play a song.
I got a funk. Alex Devil, courtesy of EpidemicSound.com.
Oh. Okay, we had It's the Funk, and now it's I Got the Funk. These are randomly selected. So the way this music system works is, I mentioned Epidemic Sound. You can create a playlist and play that playlist off a browser, or you can download the tracks. So what I've done is downloaded the tracks. I have a folder, a directory in Windows, and it's named the playlist name. So my current playlist is House. So what I do is I download various random tracks from Epidemic Sound that are marked, tagged in that system as House. And there's some sub-genres of house, deep house, and whatever. I'm not a music expert, so I don't know that much. I download tracks into my house folder. Then I create a playlist, a text list, I should say. I then create a text list of the song names. And then Chatphobot, excuse me, not Chatphobot, that's the name of the account that the streamer.bot uses to interact with Twitch chat. Streamer.bot, which is an application that you run on your streaming computer. I have different actions set up so that I can play songs and change the playlists and stuff. Essentially, when I tell it to play a song, it just plays a random song. It picks a random title off that text list of the song titles, and then it plays the sound file, the MP3, from the folder. And then I just have a text file that keeps track of which playlist is the current list. And so if I change playlists, then the different folder name gets put into that active list file. And so that way when Streamer.bot goes to play a song, it just uses a different text file of song names from a different folder. And by doing it that way, each of my playlists can be either by genre or by anything. Currently what I'm doing is I'm making different genre lists, like house, blues, punk. I need to make a bunch more. And then I'm also making lists based on the day that I do them, which are mixed. Because I really prefer, for a short fitness stream where I'm only going to be listening for less than an hour, then a genre-specific list is fine. But if I'm going to be streaming a game for 2 to 3 hours, I prefer a playlist of mixed genre music, because I like all kinds of, I like to listen to just about anything. The only kinds of music I rarely listen to are opera, almost never. Not a lot of classical, although there are types of classical that to me are like proto-rock. Again, not a music expert, but I think that's how they refer to some of the like 18th century composers, 17th, I don't know. Again, I just read about stuff, I don't know anything. Anyways, some of that classical music is pretty epic sounding. And again, almost no opera. I do like Broadway and show tunes and stuff, but I don't listen to that a lot. But I do like it. I have developed a taste for country, a lot of different flavors of country music I like now, whereas 10 years ago I never listened to country. So I'll listen to country music. I really like 80s, mid to late 80s, or even the early hip-hop rap music. 10, 15 years ago, I never listened to any of that hardly. But early Run DMC, anything from the late 80s, early 90s that has a lot of scratching. Love that. Deep bass from that same early era. Really like that stuff. I watched that movie about the birth, like how hip-hop rap started in New York City in the late 70s. I forget the name of that. It was I don't know if it was Netflix or whatever, but it was a whole like 6 or 8 part series. It was fictional, but based on, true stuff. I thought it was pretty good. I liked it. I like all that stuff from those 3 big Grandmaster Flash, and there's 2 others. My memory's so bad. Anyway, all that stuff's good. There's one other thing I don't listen to much of. I was gonna say, oh, death metal. Like real extreme death metal. I like popular metal, kind of mainstream metal, even some of the new metal. There's even some of the Cookie Monster vocals that is okay that I'll listen to, but the extreme death metal, don't listen to that often. And I've just been rambling, so I bet you we've been doing this for a while. What time is it? It's 9:18 a.m. in the Central Time Zone, and our machine says 30 minutes and some change. So I'm going to take a quick water break and keep going because it's Saturday. I'm not done, dog. He thought I was done. This dog's like all trained up. Especially as soon as I pull the Velcro off these foot straps, boy, he knows I'm finished. But if he hears a change in the pattern of my rowing, he's like, what's going on? Are you finished? And that's why I keep moving my legs when I stop for a water break, because I'm hoping I'll trick him. But that time, I think he knows, hey, it's been a while. I noticed a change in the pattern. I'm going to go check. And he ran right over here. You can see him. Oh, look, there he goes. Now he must have heard something else. Or he's like, well, I guess he wasn't actually finished. All right, play a song.
In still, far orange courtesy of epidemicsound.com.
I need to remember to put the video credits into the chat. I didn't read the description on this channel. It may ask you to do that. Just because it has on the top of the channel or the video no copyright doesn't mean there aren't stipulations. It's just like with Epidemic Sound. I pay for the personal licensing, which means I can use it for my own streams. And since I stream to YouTube, then that automatically becomes YouTube videos, of course. But part of that personal license that I pay for each month includes the stipulation that you include credits to Epidemic Sound, which is why my chat bot puts the title and artist in the stream, in the chat stream. The vocal announcement includes all that, plus per the license stipulation, you need to accredit it to Epidemic Sound. And that's why when I do the song credits, command, when it works, song credits. That one's not working often. Song credits. There it goes. You can see that the text also says courtesy of epidemic.com. That's why I do all that. I'm just trying to follow the rules, make sure I'm crediting people correctly, paying for what I'm using as best I can. When I was a young pup, before the internet started, we used to trade video game floppy disks, i.e. pirate Apple II games on floppy disks. And you know, as a kid with no income, I'm not trying to justify what I did in any way. My point is that now as an adult with a good salary job, I'm happy to pay programmers, creators, musicians. I don't have a problem with paying for, what's the term they use, intellectual property? Man, I could go on a big thing about all that, but I am not an expert. I do have feelings, though, about the whole thing. on one hand, I super support people who make stuff. If somebody digs a ditch and I need to pay them $20 an hour, because digging a ditch, man, if you've never there's so many people in today's society who haven't done physical manual labor for extended periods of time. Those people need to get paid for what they do when it's productive. That digging the ditch, if it's for the drainage on your new house, it needs to be done, and they deserve to get paid. And if somebody makes a song like this, Far Orange, I think is the artist, there's no reason Far Orange sitting in a suburban apartment or an urban loft or whatever, wherever they live, they should get paid too, because what they're doing, I appreciate it. I had some kids come clean out my flower beds. I paid them well. They deserved it. They were out in the heat. They did a good job. There's no reason they shouldn't get compensated fairly. And these artists and people that make these videos, I feel the same way. The issue more is the system. We need to come up with a better and easier ways to make it simple to pay. Like those kids, I just gave them some cash. Gave him some dollar bills, and so it wasn't difficult. These days, I had to go to the bank. I had to drive a long ways to the bank. My bank is not close, and withdraw a big chunk of bills because I didn't know how long it was going to take them, and I wanted to pay them a good rate. So it's not like it was effortless. And with Epidemic Sound, it's easy. I just pay a monthly fee. I do the credits, licensing's there, I'm covered. I have my channels, my Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook channels are all registered with Epidemic Sound, so that I'm not going to get any copyright strikes from the music, because they know that I exist and I'm paying them. So to me, that's a great system. It's an easy system. Pretzel Rocks has a similar but different system. I don't think I ever got any copyright strikes using Pretzel. However, the two systems are different. If you need to use music in media productions, check them both out. I used Pretzel Rocks for 3 months, 4 months, whatever. Now I'm using Epidemic. They're different, but they have similarities. They each have advantages. And to some degree, it's just preferences. Play a song. My butt is getting sore, so we're going to do one more song. Let's see what our timer says.
Strut. Hisn courtesy of epidemicsound.com.
We're at 38 minutes, so that's pretty good. I don't know how long this song is. I try to pick longer songs regardless of the genre, just because in my mind the DJ announcements, if I had a ton of 2-minute songs, and I like the audio crediting, especially for the accessibility reasons. If I have some viewers on any of the 3 platforms who have visual impairments, they're not going to be able to read the credits. They won't know where my music came from, and I can type in something in chat, but it's not going to help them if they can't see it. And a lot of people with visual impairments have screen readers. I worked with a blind man for several years, so I learned about JAWS and some of the other screen reading programs that he used. But why not just have it in the audio? That way, there's more than one way of conveying the information. if our video doesn't run out, I have no idea how much time is left on this video. The way the screen is set up, I can't tell how much time is left, and it's not set up to loop. We got 9:28 a.m. in the Central Time Zone, so we're gonna row for till at least 9:30, unless the video runs out. If the video runs out, I'll probably pretty much stop. Not that it matters. I mean, you don't really think I'm flying over a mountain in a rowboat. Hey, look. At least there's some water. You buy that for $1? How long have we been doing this? Come on, timer. So this rowing machine has like 4 different pieces of information that it what do you call it? It flips between these 4 data points. Okay, we're at 41 minutes. That's pretty good. 41. It's a new personal best, probably. I don't keep track that accurately. But it's 9:29. Looks like we're gonna go to at least 42 minutes. Guess we're gonna set a new record. Oh, my butt is falling asleep. I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache too. No, Henry, I haven't stopped. I'm gonna try to do water on the fly. Oh, Becker's barking. That distracted Henry. Oh, my heart rate dropped. Well, no, that was just on the band. Still says 90 on the chest monitor. Let's pick up the pace here. Why not? We're almost done. We got 9:30 on the clock, 42 on the rowing machine. What if we go to 45 minutes? That'd be an easy number to remember. Hey, remember that one Saturday when I decided to row 45 minutes? Plus, I'm a little upbeat. I've been watching the TikToks. Man, if you'd have told me 6 months ago I was going to be watching TikTok, I would have. So apparently TikTok is much more varied in the type of content than I thought. But to be fair, in retrospect, I'm not surprised. It's just like Twitter. Twitter has anything, right? Horrible garbage. And no matter what your perspective is, your garbage might be somebody else's, like thing they like. But guess what? It's all there. But with Twitter, because of the way you select people you follow, you self-curate yourself into a corner, and you don't see much else. TikTok and its famous algorithm that people talk about like it's some kind of actual AI, that's a whole nother story. Anyway, TikTok has a huge variety of content. And I do have a TikTok. I don't think I have it linked. I should have it linked on my main webpage. Basically, at this point, I'm just linking everything to my Phobot.com page. And from there, I'm almost positive I put a TikTok link on there. So I've just made a handful of videos. I don't really know what I want to put on there. The reason I made it was because I saw different Twitch streamers having success on funneling new Twitch viewers onto Twitch to watch them stream long form. And Twitch, or TikTok about the same time, started doing its live streaming feature, which I think has a long ways to go. They need a whole app. Basically, in my opinion, they need like a desktop. I don't know what they need. the format for creators on TikTok, the live stream, is just very rudimentary, very not friendly to the creator in terms of moderation and being able to see what the chat is saying, etc., etc. Anyway, there's some funny stuff on TikTok. I can't say I'm better off for spending time viewing it, but hey, whatever. Hey, look at the nice little plant. It's getting rained on. It's doing a little plant dance from the rain. Whoa, we're over 45 minutes, and I'm just still rowing. How much time's left on this video? I don't think I'm gonna go that long. I'm pretty tired. So I think I'm gonna stop at any second now. I'm just gonna stop. I am hungry. I need to get some breakfast. And I can definitely say I went 45 minutes. I didn't really have any interruptions today. I took the, 3 water breaks, which were barely even breaks. So a lot of times I tack on a little bit extra time just to make sure, you know, like, hey, you did slow down there. But it says 46. I think we're going to end there. I'm going to try to remember that as a 45-minute. Remember that one Saturday when I did 45 minutes? Come here, Henry. This is my dog, Henry. He's a long-haired Chihuahua. I guess we're friends, I suppose. I don't know. He kind of likes it when I take care of him, apparently. All right. Now here's a trick I learned. This is how an old man stands up off a rowing machine after they've done a little longer than they ought to. You go zoom up. Check that out. All right. I'm not going to linger here too long. So let's see what works. Oh yeah. Let's we know Streamer.bot is having a problem staying connected to Streamlabs. So I'm going to hit disconnect, and then I'm going to hit connect. And now it knows, no, and then it crashed. It says disconnected. And if I hit connect again, well, now it looks like it kind of worked. Scene ending. Hey, it didn't crash that time. Just had to disconnect and reconnect. There we go. That part's working. Oh, I was going to do 2 things. So even though it says stream, okay, I can still do this. It just changes the camera. I do a close-up, but there's some technical stuff with that. Blah, blah, blah. You don't need to ask any permission to use this footage. Credit, we did not. Blah, 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 blah. All credit goes to respective owners. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So this is pretty sketch, I would say, but subscribe, put this following. I think this is sketch, but I'm just going to put the title of the video. If you search this into different searchy things, you would probably find this. So I don't know. This may or may not be correct as far as procedurally. But rowing machine. There's my rowing information again. We did a personal best. How about a round of applause? New personal best. How's that for a self-promotion? Yay, me. And showing off my Streamer.bot things. Oh, there's a ship. It's a cartoony ship. We missed that. That's too bad. All right, I think we're done. Bye-bye. Oh, wait, there's one other thing I want to show off. I want to show off my TTS. TTS. This is how... Can't type one-handed.
This is how you do it. Have a great day.